And we're back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Jonny here. We're in this pretty difficult fight here, trying to see if we can make our way through. For now, my strategy has been to just try to focus Linder Kemm down because he's just way too strong and the other guys are way weaker. He's always going for the Red Prince. We've managed to survive the initial burst and Sebille is more or less untouched. So let's see if we can make this happen, shall we? I believe what we want to do here is actually we want to drop a stun. It should actually stun this guy if it crits. Ah, we didn't get the crit. That's okay. Okay, even at the risk of that, what I want to do is actually enrage. It's a little bit of an all-in play. I want to enrage, counting on the fact that next turn, I'll have an opening to do like an onslaught attack on Linder Kemm here. If we can do that, it's gonna be a GG play right there. Now with that said though, we can't really attack Linder Kemm with Sebille because he's got the deflecting bullshit. What we can do though is do tons of damage to the other guys. So who do we have? That guy we can't hit because of pathing. Won't be able to hit him. I seem to think there was someone else. Okay, give me... Do we have any AoE spells that we can use? We're gonna delay our turn, because I don't see any enemies. I think they're invisible. We didn't have anyone clear to target there. I think Fane might be in a little bit of trouble here, or actually the Red Prince. But you gotta keep going for Lord Kemm here. And if you can land a stun, doesn't seem like it will be enough damage though. Rather, let's just cripple him.
Hurts, doesn't it?
To ensure that he can't move away. So as long as we get the turn with Ifan, I think we're gonna be alright. Everything hinges on that. It doesn't look good because that attack is just cataclysmic. But we need to remove Frozen this turn. Otherwise, we're gonna have to survive an entire other turn.
Something nearby.
Yeah, doesn't look good. Somebody got knocked down though, so that might be a positive. We're really all in at this point. We just need to make sure... Okay, the Red Prince is gone. We need to make sure Ifan has a turn. Oh no, it's already GG. We lost the Enrage on Ifan, and he's charmed as well. It's not gonna work out for us. Well, let's go for attempt number 2. So here we go. Another attempt. I'm a little bit salty and tilted, but... I'm gonna try to make the best of it. What's my idea this time? This time I'm trying to focus these rubbish enemies because they just keep you stunned. Regardless of how much armor you have, really, their spells seem to go through armor for some reason. Again, annoying, but what are you gonna do? So what I am gonna do though is try to keep this dude away. If I can send him to where Ifan is, I'm gonna be a happy camper. I'm gonna armor myself because I know Linder Kemm is gonna jump on me like there's no tomorrow on the Red Prince. And we're gonna haste in the hopes that we can get more actions. Let's see how it plays out. Looks like they're all going for Ifan here, which I'm okay with, to be honest. If we can eliminate these guys with Ifan,
Run, you fool!
we can probably control Linder Kemm to a certain extent. Even if it's at the expense of the Red Prince's life. He's actually going for Sebille, huh? Gonna be hard to keep her alive for long, but... Get struck. Here we go. We're gonna go buck wild on this. Sadly, you can't backstab. can't actually backstab. Can you backstab this guy, maybe? Give me a jump right behind him.
Prepare yourself.
I think it's the best play. If you can't backstab the lady, it's gonna take us ages to kill her. So here's what you do. You adrenaline.
I'll yield to none.
And you go flurry
Hurts, doesn't it?
into a stun. Now this guy's out of the picture for now. What do you do? Oh, that's sneaky of you. Arhu is dead. We knew that it was gonna be pretty much inevitable. We're gonna go to town on him. Here you go. And then can maybe like land a stun, a hit through this guy. Didn't actually connect. That's okay. Even if our 2 people downstairs die, I think we can pull this off. Because the only problem in this fight is the stuns and constant control that they have. So if we have that not happen, I think we're gonna be a happy camper again. So what I want to do right off the bat is just a pyroclastic explosion, just to deal tons of damage. It is super strong. I think we just murdered that guy at the very least. Kemm here is out of magical armor, is what I'm trying to say. So I think maybe you go for like a fossil strike to slow him. Also deals tons of damage in the process. And then here is where I'd really like to go for the Fear Maiden. We did manage to get a backstab there, which I'm really happy for. And then what do we need here? I would like to give you magic armor, but I don't think it's an actual possibility. We'll keep our action point. Teleportation, huh? That's gonna hurt, dude. That's a wrap right there. That's just a wrap right there. Okay. We maybe go for a resurrection with Ifan here. We got infinity scrolls. So the Red Prince, and you bring him back to like maybe here. And then the other thing you do is you jump on this dude. So if he wants to move, that's gonna be an attack of opportunity with a chance to knock down. Linder Kemm has to go all the way to one of us now. And he's slowed, so unless he's got the jump off cooldown, it's gonna take him quite a while to do so. I'm kind of counting on that. Also counting on the heals here, and I'm gonna haste myself to give me a slight edge. I'm gonna drop a heal as well and call it good. What does this guy do? Deep freeze. That's bad. That's bad. Can we dispatch you? Is there any chance we can dispatch you? I'm gonna go like daggers drawn. It actually looks like we're not backstabbing, which is annoying. We do have heals. Oh, dude, we can remove freeze. Let's go. If we can get a turn on Ifan, it's gonna be just fantastic. The Pain Weaver, huh? What is the play here? I think you want to do like an impalement that only hits that guy. So, part 1 of the plan successful. Is there an angle where we only hit the enemy with the laser? I would love for that to be the case. It doesn't appear to be the case. So I think what you do is... It looks like the fireball is not gonna land either. Poison dart? Now we just have like a bad angle for things. 3 AP, is that enough for any other good spells? The whip is barely out of range. I think I'm gonna risk moving a little bit closer. Like this. Give me a 0 AP move here, and we're gonna Fire Whip. Oh, we actually needed 2 for that. That's sad, man. Spontaneous combustion will do some damage. It's not much. But it's okay. He's gonna... Ooh, he's got actually some ranged attacks too. Not really a big problem, and his AI seems to not be super smart, so... Here you go, you're gonna do this. And... Actually, we still had full source, we might have wanted to do something different, but I'm okay with it. I kind of want to just battering ram this guy.
I yield to none.
I think that's good. And then let's try to eliminate you if we could. I'd love that.
I'll yield to none.
We're not doing great damage because we can't actually walk, it seems. Can we? Oh, we could have done it actually. But I spent an AP, that was bad. Okay. That's just a mistake from my part. Cursed. It was blocked. Pretty much a wasted turn from her. I'm happy about that. We're back to the Red Prince and we want to eliminate you if we can. We got a clear sight on a laser beam here. Looks like it didn't hit. Yeah, I don't think it hit correctly. Pretty sad there. Alright, we'll try this. I guess we did a modicum of damage there. At the very least, we eliminated his magic armor. Knockdown on Ifan is bad, but we're gonna buy some time because he's really tanky. Hopefully will allow us to actually make it through here. Another thing I can do is try to revive Sebille, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. Don't move like that, my dude. You moved out of backstab. Oh, God. This is brutal, man. I hate this little corner she's in. We can't actually do anything. I think you just gotta do, like, normal hits. Maybe a sawtooth? Yeah, that did decent damage. Looks like the bleed is actually pretty good. I'm really annoyed by the Charmed. We're gonna be able to remove it on the Red Prince's turn, though. Not worried about vampirism. Excuse me? I lost my turn with the Red Prince? I need an explanation, please, on this. Oh my god, dude. See, this is what triggers me, and I'm gonna mention this in the review of the game. When, like, you just lose turns for no apparent reason. Your turn was just skipped. I wasn't frozen, I had no statuses. I was checking, I promise. And that means Ifan is going to die. We lost an entire turn there. And we're shocked, which means we probably won't be able to act either on the Red Prince, I assume. Well, I don't know, we got a decision here. You can either focus this bitch down, but she's regained... She's fortified for some reason. I didn't see when that happened. I think you gotta heal Ifan. I think you gotta do that. As much as it kinda sucks, in all honesty. We do have a backlash here. Nice! Bad AI on her part. Here we go. We can potentially save this situation. Here's how you do it. You teleport Linder Kemm the fuck away from us. And you give Ifan all the tools he's gonna need, in this case. Probably just magic armor, because that's gonna allow him to resist some of the bullcrap that the other guy pulls. We should not be in danger this turn. There you go. I mean, this looks to me like I should be able to stun you. We didn't we missed our stun. That triggers me. That triggers me a whole lot, dude. I'm gonna go up here. You're gonna go over there, huh?
I need aid.
Gonna die on the Red Prince. That's bad. Red Prince, target is blocked. Here's what you do. You move. You use all the AP you have to use, but you're gonna save the Red Prince here. Actually did damage to these fools. Okay, you magic armor the Red Prince. You're gonna try to get an angle behind this person. Don't have any AP left. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. What you do instead is you go for like a chloroform. You can... We actually got to sleep. But only because we were able to burn off all the magic armor. Again, that was not the case when the enemy attacked us, which I think it's important to bring up because it's one of the issues I have. One of the few issues I have with the game, but I think it's important to be objective and, you know, call things as I see them. Alright, let's give him a laser right off the bat. That used up less AP than the maximum I had, so I questioned that bit for sure. Won't be able to cast this, which is a huge shame, a huge bummer, really. Trying to think what the best thing here is. Could try an overpower. Doesn't seem that it's gonna do that much damage. And more importantly, we're gonna have to move into position. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a risk here. I don't know, man. We don't have that much HP. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna enrage myself, save 2 AP in the hopes that we're gonna be able to use it next turn. That might turn out to be a mistake. And there's no way you should have that off cooldown. There's no way. That has a cooldown, my dude. You can't use it every turn. That is just horse shit right there, man. Just actual horse shit. Okay, we gotta go for Linder here. It's gonna take us 2 AP, but I'm not gonna want to cross the ice there, so I prefer to actually waste AP here. We did get a 2 AP move, which is fantastic. And let's go for a crippling blow. Not gonna actually land, but it's gonna do the most damage, I think. We get another free attack. Crippling blow. Could be a death for Ifan. He's actually alive, which is incredible. Tell me we can heal him. And we actually can. So Ifan is not gonna get a turn before Linder. So we gotta give him the tools to survive until his turn, I think. You missed. You missed your shot. Dude, we got a turn. Go to town. Go to fucking town on this bitch. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get destroyed. Nice fucking damage. And die. God damn, that felt good. Whew, okay. What? We are crippled, so we can't... Okay, save your AP, that's okay. This guy is... Like, what is he gonna do? Absolutely all of his friends are dead. He's got no options but to die a very painful death. I'm gonna give him the mercy he perhaps doesn't deserve. Okay. You know what? That's okay, I got plenty of AP. You wanna go tricky? No, excuse me? Excuse me, dude. I touched 1 pixel and I slipped. Alright, get absolutely destroyed. There you go. Whew. God damn it, man. Dude, you gotta stop. Stop this. The combat is over, okay? Allow me to heal. Dude, really tough combat with lots of cheesy, cheap shit we had to deal with. But we made it. We made it. Let's go revive Seville. Not Seville. That's Spain. Nothing to do with this. Give me... First off, you revive Seville, but also we're gonna make sure that everybody has scrolls. So split item, give me like a healthy stack that you're gonna hand over to the Red Prince. Fane's got 2. We need some more for Seville there. Split item. And we're gonna buy some more of these because we have infinite money. And these are just a really valuable asset in fights. There you go. Dude. Pretty difficult fight. Let's loot all of these imbeciles. Some nice stuff right there. And actually, I mean, okay, before we move on, let's just loot these guys. We're gonna be able to talk to Arhu's spirit, which hopefully will give us all we need to carry on with the quest. Wow, that's the modular load of loot right there. God damn. What about this imbecile? Anything? Nope. This other imbecile? Nothing, huh? Okay, well, let's go talk to a spirit. Dude, okay, before I do, I really owe myself to check out some of the loot that we got. Skull ring. Whoops. Identify. It's a warfare pyro ring. I mean, seems would be really good to just substitute the stolen ring we have there. I think that's a good call. We could also just give it to the Red Prince. In fact, that's a huge play. I'll tell you why in a second. Where is that ring? Okay, we're gonna give you back this. Why does the Red Prince benefit from warfare? Quite simple. Because then we can have Enrage on him, and we can have him cast it on Ifan instead of Ifan having to cast it on himself. Plus, it gives us a lot of survivability on the Red Prince, which is gonna be good. The Geo, I mean, that was a great ring though. +2 Geo is something I value a lot. It does have a 1 Huntsman as well. Something to be said about that. I almost want to do this. Nah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to do this. Okay. We're gonna... Why can we not do that? Excuse me? There you go. We're gonna give Seville this one. We don't need the wits anymore. And it gives us a little bit extra tankability and +1 Huntsman. I'm happy with that. What is the belt? Could just be like a flat out improvement for some of us. So yeah, let's just equip that. Here you go. It's a one-handed mace, so we're not gonna be able to wield it. What do you have for the wand? It's a +2 intelligence wand with very good damage. I think you gotta go for it. You probably substitute the Kiss of Death wand. And the final thing is probably the amulet here. It's just overall good survivability. With a 1 Huntsman. Okay, Seville already has something that's equivalent. We kind of want this for the + intelligence. And we want that for the 5 strength. So guess what? We're not going to be using it. And I think that's all she wrote for the loot. Give me a quick save here. And we're going to talk to the spirit. Spirit vision.
The spirit watches you, composed and dignified, even in death.
Say that you need to access the remains of Lucian.
Of course you do, Godwoken. Why else would you seek out a tired spectre like myself? But what you ask was expressly forbidden by the Divine before his death. None, especially Godwoken, were to approach his remains. He saw that his crypt was turned into a fortress to thwart the likes of you. He even arranged for Godwoken to be harried by White Magister and lone wolves, to keep them far away from his crypt. I swore to uphold his wishes.
The fate of the world hangs in balance. To the void with the wishes of a dead man, you need to get into that tomb.
I know. And I think Lucian would have concurred, if he was still with us. I will help you. Nobody knows every step of the path of blood, but I'll do what I can for you. First, you must get past Lucian's statues, the one that judges those who approach it. An amulet filled with source paired with a scroll of atonement will let you pass unharmed.
Where can we find those?
A man named Sanders was the engineer who designed this stage of the Path of Blood. He works as a toy seller now, right here in Arx. Tell him that I sent you. He will give you what you need.
Okay. We'll do what's necessary. What comes after that?
Wear the amulet to charge it with source. Then bring both it and the scroll to the Path of Blood. There is a hidden mechanism. Place the amulet inside it, then read from the scroll in order to pass. Further obstacles lie beyond. I can only help with one of them. The Death Room.
Sounds lovely.
The room is filled with levers. Most are deadly, but 5 will lead you closer to Lucian's tomb. Each lever is named after a virtue of the Divine. 5 of them bear initials that spell power. Select these 5 and these alone.
We have some questions before we leave.
Then ask.
Wonder why Lucian wanted to hunt down Godwoken. Did he not want them to succeed him?
The Divine cannot be asked such questions, Godwoken. Besides, I trusted him. He must have had his reasons. I just hope he'll forgive me for breaking the oath I swore.
Why did Lucian place such strong measures to block any approaches?
He said that if anyone were to approach his remains, then the world would be left vulnerable to the void. It was not for me to question how, only to serve. Farewell, Godwoken. The Hall of Echoes beckons me.
Alright, we're gonna recover the source we've used and get ready for the next rumble, but that's gonna be the next time. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Leave a like, subscribe for new videos every day. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.